Okay. Straight to.
Well, and I think it's really inspiring and beautiful the way that you do nurture her passions and that you are so accepting of them. Like she's 12 and I know she loves producing and she's doing
Loves.
that now and you encourage that. And I think I know on Alex Cooper you talked a little bit about you and Ye's relationship and where you guys stand now, and I think it's important to say you and Ye have really bonded over North's producing. You guys are now in a much better place
Yeah.
because
And
of
I
that.
think that, I'm a really empathetic person. I mean, at the end of the day, we're always family. I always look at it that way, no matter what's going on. There are times when I have to be super protective, and there are times when, at any moment, I would love that relationship. And I've always talked about that. The music side and the producing isn't my thing.
But she wants the A back? Oh, hell nah. Look at that nigga's head. Come on, Kim.
And
I'm here.
that's her bonding thing with her dad. But even just like coming up with stuff, we have to communicate about how North like moves through that world and all these like opportunities that come her way, and
Mhm.
having to filter that and like respecting his opinion on the things that go on with his kids is really important. So, yeah, I think,
You're so good at doing that.
I think it's important for the kids. You just kind of have to put all the other stuff aside.
Glazing Chloe. I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to you, it's good for her to have for them to, at least they trying to repair some shit, but I feel like she gonna fall for it again. This nigga Kanye's gonna go on like another mental drought, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be hated, but when you have it's good that he could at least see his children because I think there was a time where she wasn't allowed that allegedly, you know what I'm saying? So at least, Kanye gets to see his children and then they have a big bond over music. I've seen North is like producing music and stuff like that. So who knows? Maybe we got the next Ye, the female Ye. I don't know if that's a good thing. Well, I mean, I know it's a good thing because Kanye's like a great artist, but like, what's a female Ye like certain aspects? You know what I'm saying? I think she'll be a good person overall. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine having that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine your dad, yeah, you feel me? You trying to cook up, the niggas giving you beats and shit like that to cook up on, and then actually goes through the industry. If she does that, eventually try to take like music more seriously, you know what I'm saying? It seems like she got like a thing for it. She got someone right here who could tell her everything about the ins and outs of the music game, and she probably don't really need anything. She could probably just go off of her hype, you know what I'm saying? But at least you got someone right there to really help you and like kind of help you navigate the industry. For what I'm saying, and then you got Kim who can navigate the other side, nigga, like the PR side. North might be a cheesy. Oh, I'm gonna say the bad word. She a kid, but like she might just be the next cheeser in the game, gang. Holy fuck! I sound like I'm dick riding. I can't. Get me out of here.
Does it bother you, the scrutiny that you get for the way that maybe you allow North to
Express
express
herself.
herself? Like, do you think that's fair?
I'm just not a judgmental person like that. So I try not to pay attention to it. But I think that no one knows unless they're in my shoes of what I'm dealing with and how we have to manage certain things from the outside world or even close in our life that we have to go through together. So I think like the one conception that people might have is like, oh, she's trying to be her bestie and lets her get away with a lot. Like, no, Northie actually has a lot of rules. The one area is I do let her express herself and I do let her do that. I love her for that. And she would do it, you know, regardless. It's funny, like people are like, oh, this blue hair, all of this, all of a sudden, or like her fake piercings that she puts up, or her, I have pictures of her when we're in first grade, pre-K, where she'd come with like a fake septum ring and she has her green braids and she has pink braids, and but she's always loved the colored braids in her hair since she was little. Like she really is who she is and always has been that girl. And
Unapologetically.
so like I
Period.
nurture her. She is homeschooled, and a lot of it is me helping her do a lot of the teachings and the things that we do, but we do a lot of realistic courses, things that she's really into. Math will give budget.
I ain't gonna lie. I think she's just gonna look back at this and be like, "What the fuck was I putting on?" But that's a lot of things for kid. When you're younger. Like, I know damn well you niggas was wearing emoji pants. You know what I'm saying? I know these girls had them little. the nasty extensions of their hair. You know what I'm saying? Like I just know that's just, I think that's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Now I think it's just crazier because she has like fame behind her, but she's definitely gonna look back and be like, "What the fuck was I doing?" Like 100%,
And we'll
hundred
go
percent.
around and we'll get
It's life
stuff
though.
and we'll add it all up and subtract it all and she has a brand building class. It's like an
The fuck?
actual course and a
It's more
curriculum,
interactive learning than
fully
textbook learning. Yeah.
interactive learning. And so she had an idea of making hats and making jewelry and all the things she wanted to make. So we made
Oh
it a
no,
course, and she has to do the web design and she has to do the budgeting and she has to go to the
that's good
stores
though.
and get materials and sewing, and we do like full fashion courses, and she goes to in the summers, like to FIT in New York, and goes to fashion camp, and
Oh nah,
loves these more
Interacting.
interactive
Mm-hmm.
they might be
experiences.
building a
And
monster.
so I nurture her, but it's a full-time job, even for me and her teacher. And I think people don't realize, like, I'm with her and the kids 24/7. And it's like I've now added like a teacher to my role because she wants me involved in all the things. And, I took like the last 6 months off to be able to really do that and do her courses and get the curriculum from her teachers and be there in the room with her. And it's been a lot. And it's been so fun to see her blossom, and even like her music course at school, she'd do a regular like music course and learn certain things. But at home, she'll do an 8-hour music studio session where
She
she's
loves
producing and
producing.
writing. And a part of, I'll add her writing out all of her lyrics as a part of her spelling tests. And we do all of the things at home that she really enjoys and are challenging. And I think they would be like proud to see like how smart she really is and how creative she really is. And I can only dream that my children all find a passion and a purpose as young as she has.
I gonna lie, I never felt so flexed on by education. Niggas got producing classes, going to fashion week for classing. What the hell is this? She went to go cook up a hat and a fashion plan thing. What is this? I ain't gonna lie, Kim is forming a monster in a good way though. You know what I'm saying? That shit is dangerous, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But as for everybody who kind of like hates on certain things about Kim and like her and Northwest, I think it's just her being a child. You feel what I'm saying? I think what is that like? She's in middle school or some shit, I would assume. A lot of people in middle school, you look back at what you was doing, you was crazy. You had bangs, nigga. You had them nasty braids. You had them, like I said, emoji clothing. Whatever. It's like just bad fits in general. You know what I'm saying? People always did the colored hair at certain points in their life too. For girls, I don't know. Well, most women. I mean, I say everybody, but y'all had some nasty moments, gang. So I think it's just another part of our life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Kim for I guess letting her express herself or whatever. But I mean, I'm scared of North. You know what I'm saying? This might be the next like. She might just be dangerous, and I think this is good also for like their future as well. Their brands like Skim, she could have her design stuff for the brand and keep the brand like more youthful. And obviously could help Kanye. I don't know what's going on with Kanye, but you know what I'm saying? Like help them out as well. So I see what you're doing, Kim. You're not slick. I miss you. And that catch you next.